Hello friends, this is Manoj Goyal, co-founder at the Wall Street School. Having placed thousands of candidates in both boutique and bulge bracket investment banks, many a times we have received this query from our own students and YouTube subscribers. Which investment bank to work for? To answer this, we have divided this video into 4 parts. Firstly, we'll tell you about the types of investment banks. Secondly, we'll brief you about the roles that they offer. Third, what is so challenging about this field? And lastly, we'll give you a detailed process through which you can identify best IB firms yourself. So watch this video till the end. Let's get started.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are fit, fine and safe and are doing amazingly well. In today's video, I'll be addressing one query that is raised by many candidates related to investment banking. That is, which investment banking company to work for. As usual, I'll be answering this into multiple parts. Firstly, I'll be talking about types of investment banks that actually exist and that is you can work for. Then investment banking roles. Then what is so challenging about IB? Why most of the candidates that join leaves investment banking within 3 years? And then how do you find best investment banking companies to work for in India specifically? Okay, so let us start. First of all, types of investment banks. In general, I've told this many times, in general, there are 4 types of investment banks. One is a full service investment bank that provides all kinds of services, that is having its offices in multiple countries, almost all around the globe. You might talk about Goldman or JP Morgan or Credit Suisse, Barclays. These are our full service investment banks. Then we have elite boutique banks. They also provide all range of services but have stronger hands in only few services. The presence is all over the world, but their dominance is only in few regions. Example could be Rothschild or PTJ Partners. Then you have middle market banks and regional boutique banks. Before discussing middle market banks, let me discuss regional boutique banks. These are the smallest investment banks into existence that provides only 1 or 2 services in which they specialize. It could be ECM or M&A or debt syndication or something else. And they provide services to a very small geography, maybe a state or maybe entire country, and that's it. Right? Example could be Avendus Capital, O3 Capital, MAPE. These are the examples of regional boutique banks. And smaller than elite boutique banks, but larger than regional boutique banks. Like they specialize more than 1 or 2 service. They not only cater one area, they cater multiple areas. So these are called as middle market banks. Example could be Spark Capital or Equirus. Right? These are the 4 categories of investment banks. Ultimately, your aim should be to start something of your own, but before doing that, you should be having experience of full service investment banks, because the exposure you get there, the size of deal you go through working in a full service investment bank is far bigger than regional or middle market banks, right? This is ideally should be the scenario. Obviously, your career path may vary. Now let me talk about the roles within an investment banking division. See, when I'm talking about investment bank or working in an investment bank, that doesn't necessarily mean every person working in an investment bank is an investment banker, right? There are 3 parts of an investment banking division of an investment bank. The first one is called as front office. The second one is called as middle office. And the third one is called as back office. In this video, I am more or less focusing on front office. That is, I am focusing towards revenue generating side of things, like being a trader, broker, researcher, being an investment banker, analyst, right? I'm talking about these things. You have middle offices, which focuses on due diligence or compliance or risk management. And then you have back office like administration, accounting, HR, IT department. So we are going to talk about this front office, right? And you also, like if you want to be an investment banker called as an investment banker, you're essentially talking about being in the front office, right? Now let me continue and talk about why investment banking is so challenging. There are 3 reasons that I have noticed. I faced it myself and my various other colleagues also have to say one of the 3 reasons. The first one is extended working hours. 5 cups of coffee in a day, 12 to 14 hours of working, all-nighters, early mornings, that becomes very normal. Secondly, job involves extensive attention to detail. So when you are preparing complex model, you cannot lose out on something, right? That can change the outcome of the entire model. So attention to detail is required at every point in time. You cannot work unconsciously, right? Many times it happens that we are working, but we don't realize what we are doing. You cannot afford to make those mistakes while working in an investment banking division. And the third reason is juggling between the work. When you are immature, when you're new to this industry, especially this troubles you a lot because you're ready to work for 12 hours, 14 hours. Attention to detail, if you are wired like that, you pay attention to the details, but juggling between the works, last minute changes to pitch books, models, teasers, extreme work pressures, meeting deadlines just becomes a daily routine. In the initial stage, this will hunt you. In the later part of the stage, this will hunt you, and this goes on forever, right? So why investment banking is so challenging? Extensive working hours, extensive attention to detail is required, and last minute changes and extreme work pressure. These are the reasons. Okay, now once you know these are the challenges that you are going to face while working in an investment bank, and you accept these challenges, now let me talk about how do you find the best investment banks to work for, especially for India. Okay, so go to your browser. You can do the exercise with me. Go to your browser or open the new tab if you're already watching this on laptop and write Investment Banking League Table India. Investment Banking League Tables India. There's this website called as ventureintelligence.com. Open this, the first ranking on the Google. Now this is a league table. League table is basically compiling name of investment bank, how many deals it have done in this year, and the total deal worth, right? So you have PE deals and M&A deals. Whatever interests you, you can look for that. First of all, I'll click on this deals. It will arrange the table in descending order. So look at this. Avendus, an investment bank, have done 33 deals and total deal size is $8250 million, and the notable deal is Swiggy and SoftBank. Then you have E&Y, then you have Unitas Capital, iDrive Capital, Veda Corporate Advisors, and so on, right? There are almost very, very big list, right? 50-60 companies, the investment banking companies in India that are having some deals. So you would want to work with a company which are having large number of deals, ideally more than 5, 6, 7 deals in 1 year. And the transaction size, the deal size is really large. So now what you can do, suppose this company interests you, Avendus. So just do a simple Google search, copy this, go here, go to Avendus, Avendus Financial Services, then you can go to careers, and then you will find their email ID or whatever their recruitment process is. If in case you fit their bill, then why not to apply there, right? So similarly, Unitas Capital, iDrive, you can follow this process. If you are interested in M&A, simply go to M&A, sort by deals, and here you can see EY, Kotak Mahindra Capital, KPMG, Avendus, JM Financial, Veda Corp, GC Advisors, O3 Capital. These are the deals they have done and the total amount of the deals, the transaction size, and then some notable deals they have done. So you can again do the same thing. Suppose you want to go to say Veda Corp Advisors, copy this, go here, search it, and then you can go to their website and find careers tab, and then you can contact them. You can send your resumes and they will definitely reach out to you if you are the ideal candidate for them. Okay, this is one way to find the best investment banking companies to work for. Another way is, let me go back, you'll search investment banking league tables India and then we'll write Bloomberg. Okay, and then you will come across this document, Bloomberg India Capital Markets Preliminary League Tables. Open this document. It's a very extensive document. If in case you need any information related to investment banking industry in India, you can obviously read this, but I'll just help you to find the various names. So you can see here, Axis, ICICI Securities, AK Capital, State Bank of India, PNB. These are all related to bonds. So you see lots of banks over here, Tipson Consultancy, SPA Share Brokers, Divirum Capital. Similarly, Indian Equity and Right Offering. You can see BOFA, HSBC, JP Morgan, BNP Paribas, Citi, Goldman, Nomura, IDFC First, Beeline Broking, Hem Securities, IDBI Bank. So many, right? There's so many sheets. You might not even have heard about some companies in this list. So what you can do is search for these companies. Suppose I'm interested in this company, Capital Square Advisors Private Limited. I'll simply copy the name. You know the process. We'll Google it. Then we'll go to their careers. And then if in case you find their offerings really good, if you feel that will be a good company for you to work, put in your name, telephone number, email, you will upload your resume and then submit it. And if in case they are interested, they'll definitely reach to you. Or you can also send your resume at hr@capitalsquare.in. This is one way to reach, right? So just make sure. So in the initial stages of your career, work or prefer to work in those investment banks that will help you learn, get the relevant skills. And once you have those skills, now those skills will be bringing active income to you. So in the later part of your career, focus on earning. Initially for first 2-3 years, you'll be getting paid and you'll be learning. Learning will be much more than earning part, and after 3-4 years, you'll be earning much more than you learn, right? This is how life goes on. With that being said, I'll tell you one more trick that will help you to reach various potential investment banks. So what you can do is go to Google and write list of merchant bankers in India, SEBI. So these merchant bankers have to register themselves with SEBI. So click on this first link. It will take you to this page. These merchant bankers in British part or European part of the world, investment bankers are also referred as merchant bankers. In India also, since we were ruled by them, we are also impacted by their culture. So we call investment bankers sometimes as merchant bankers. So we just saw, for example, Capital Square here. So I'll just click on C and you will find Capital Square Advisors Private Limited over here. Again, simply do one thing, copy this name, paste it on Google, press enter, and it will take you here. You can go to careers tab and then you can fill out the details. So I've told you 3 trade secrets that we have. The first one is using the Venture Intelligence League Table. Second one is using Bloomberg's League Table. And third one is using SEBI's website for registered merchant bankers, right? With that being said, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something new and you will be able to find the best investment banking companies in India to work for. Till next time, bye bye. Thank you for watching this video.